as far as your credit is concerned, your utilization, the amount of, late payments, because all of those things, late payments, utilization, the credit limits.
And those are the two big things. Those are the two big things: payment history and that credit card utilization, the usage.
Right.
You have to have a plan.
You do.
You have to have a plan. Entrepreneurship is not always easy. You have to have a plan. I have, a lot of business owners that I do, because like you said, you get to a point. And it's specifically more in the service industry. You have beauticians, barbers, who get to a certain point and they're like, I need inventory. I need to be able to get this stuff in so that I can continue my business. If I can't get this inventory in, I can't make money. So then that's when a lot of times, and especially in those types of industries, that's when it finally clicks and they're like, oh, wait a second, I have to do something with my credit. Because a lot of those deal with cash a lot of times, they don't think about that. So in order for them to be able to get to the next level, now becomes an issue of credit, so that they can be able to go ahead and get those. So one of the things that I always tell them, I ask them, hey, what is your credit? Well, what is your credit score? And a lot of times they're like, well, I don't know. I just found out that I have bad credit when I tried to go get a loan. One of the things so before you even go into business or while you're in business, you need to always check your credit reports. I mean, it's simple. Invest in yourself. And I'm not talking about checking Credit Karma. Invest in a credit monitoring site. It's going to cost you $20, $21 a month, $22, on up. If you can invest in yourself, $20, $25, even $30 for credit monitoring every month, you do not need to be a business owner.
Correct.
I'm sorry. Just, you have to learn to invest in yourself, because that is what's going to be able to help you get to the next level, right? So start there. Check your credit every single month, monthly.
Right.
I will just say every month, or credit monitoring. So that way you'll, because there's so much inaccuracies on credit reports these days. You will find out immediately if something happens on your credit, or if you're looking at your credit, identifying those inaccuracies and disputing them so that your scores can go up, right? So that's really, really important. Invest in yourself and monitor your credit on a monthly basis. It will pay off. I'd rather you do it on the front end than get on the back end to where now you're sitting in front of a lender and now you become a slave to this lender because you didn't do your due diligence on the front end. So it's so important to, to have that. Check your credit. That's one of the other things.
Yeah, that's a good one. And, a lot of times you have entrepreneurs and business owners who, they're kind of afraid to do that because it's just like, oh, I already know my credit is messed up. I mean, well, how do you know if you don't check it? That's just like saying,